Welcome to another episode on my driving robot, riding robot, discovery based on the fischertechnik TXT controller. In the past time I have done very much the same, which is driving test. Does it keep chord? Does it keep track? And the question in many cases, the answer was simply no, it does not. Then the question is, why doesn't it do it? And there is no simple answer to that as yet. So I want to do it in a different way, and the different way is I want to use OpenCV to with the camera that I've now mounted to try to correct the course. I could do it with sonar, but then you have sonar here and sonar there, and I don't have two sonars. Well, I do, but one is on the other robot, so I want to try it with OpenCV. And by the way, it should just go straight if I want a straight course programmed. Anyway, I am into the community firmware, so let's try to log in again. I am in, and the presence of the camera is it anywhere anyway? Yes, video class driver, which means there is video. Also means, and here product USB 2, USB 2.0 camera, Sonic technology, etc. Very nice. That means it works. So let me sign in here, by the way, as well. And let's for a moment, we use the ordinary program, and now we get into this camera action, and I say alright, I am going to call it again, and in this case I have to change the address, because this is not the 125. This is 39. And now I'm very curious what is going to happen. Start online is fine. Does it everywhere indeed copy everything? Well, it just calls this one, and another thing is, will it do this? I just have to hope it will, otherwise I have a little bit of a problem. Anyway, I am going to run Python like this. Maybe I should run just Python, but let's keep it this way. So, with eyes on the whole trajectory, and like last time I have put the wire crane right here, so last time it wrote straight like that. So let's see if it does it again. And what I'm curious about is how this will respond. It is set to pulse again. Let me focus the camera a bit. This should be alright. No, it's not alright, but that focus is hard. So let's see whatever happens. No images come in. That's interesting. Alright, let's keep it this way. Now the question is here. Right, it is still on 2000 because of that clock that isn't entirely correct. And now the question is, are those images alright? So no, they are not. All images are 0. None of the images are okay. Let me open a tab, because this is local and I didn't get any mistakes, any errors. So let's see how many there are here. And I am pressing tab, and tab with no result means there is nothing there. Which is not promising. So, did I make a mistake in my IP address? Not really, it's 139. So then, what is the problem? There is nothing. It didn't copy anything. Wait. Perhaps this is the problem. Yeah, I think so. I should write to it. So, one more try. Hopefully I get one more straight line. Would be very nice indeed. Going here, remove all these images. Quite a lot. Alright. I want, by the way, to set the date different. And I think the best way is to do that via the controller, but let's keep it this way for now. Let's say date star. Date okay, date and time minus D is in format year, month, date. So 2017, month is 10, date is 16, minus S, and it is already evening. So let's see if this is working. Apparently it's not. Alright, that's this is an oops. Alright, I did set the time using the display. So right now I have the correct time, more or less. This has been changed, so let's run it again and see whatever happens. And that is a very different result, I might say. One image, which is, by the way, correct, considering this size. So what is it? Really? That is strange. Where has it gone? SCP file name. It should be here somewhere. Right here. So if it hasn't copied, I'll have to copy it myself. And this is strange because this shouldn't happen. So SCP text image and I'm doing exactly this, and that is the culprit. No connection, then there will be nothing, there's nothing to copy to. That is the problem. Do I have something on here to show? I am not quite sure, and I don't think so right now. This is a very good one. I need to solve this. Connection refused means that the port isn't open. Why isn't the port open? SSH is not running fully. I need to correct that quite soon. Otherwise my whole experiment goes up in smoke. On the other hand, now I'm busy with this. Let's see if anything runs anyway. And now everything has the correct date, so I run the other one. Oh, which by the way means that I have to adjust that code, because this is this one. And there's another computer which I should change this into, and that is a downside. If I use another computer I have to change this. Not really nice, but so be it. So let's see how this works. Ah, It even pushes the whole camera away. And it writes back. This is a new experience. A whole new experience, I may add. So, yeah. So now the whole situation is this. Everything pushed away. And this is how it should be. Kind of. So, how is it? Image wise, a lot more. And now I should actually make it this way, because with the other one I had only one file. Now it is the default. So I should add default to these ones. And that's a nice one. How do I make the difference? Or should I make a difference? I don't mind right now. No, I'll leave it like that. So I have 6 images. Yeah, 6 images. How they do behave? 2 are worthless. Are absolutely worthless. So let me rename them and remove them anyway. And then say this one. No such file directory. Okay. Anyway. That's for next. Now first I have to establish an SSH connection. I got the SSH working, so I can copy stuff, and now that is recognized by it asking me for password, and so that is going alright. This is going alright. So if I give my password, then this is what it does, and it was in a straight line. So now I'm interrupting. It has now indeed made 4 copies, so let's see whatever it did here. Three, yes, because I interrupted a password, so that is alright. And now I want to see what it shows, and I close GSump for now because I am going to see if I can start it. No, I should do it different, because I want to use not GSump, image wizard, and that should be on here. It usually is, and I'm surprised I can't see it in here. In the past, when doing graphical stuff, I always used image wizard. So now I am going to do it then different. Always a nice surprise when things don't work out the way you expect them to work out. And that's nil. 0. Big surprise. Very big surprise. Because it's not exactly 0. So what if I use 9? A very small image, and Then what does this do? Very small image as well. It does work, but can I do test with it? That is a very big question. A very big question indeed. Now this is also with the community firmware. How does it respond with the other firmware, the default firmware? Because then I cannot possibly use this. So let's see how that works out. This is from the default, but adapted to this firmware, no doubt. So I'll have to test that, and that means preserving this, exit, and here also exit. Putting this one here. See whatever happens. Very curious. And this is a very big gamble, because this default firmware is for me somewhat notorious for not responding correctly. So far so good. Yes. Now I have to wait for here, which may take a bit of time. And yes, all of it live. So I better prepare. Here as well. Is it there? It is there. Alright. So first here. Ah, right, host verification. So this one goes out. I'm in. This goes with Python, and now the big question is, where do I do it? Well, first of all this one, and now I have to change this whole address. And that depends on this one. What is it? 100. And then this one will prove to be auto or non-auto, but let's see how this will work, or work out anyway. I have to be here. Oh, I have to still log in, of course. Here I am. Now let's see whatever happens. No, that is obviously the wrong one. And I have to use this. Camera connected, but it doesn't say anything yet. Whoa. Right, hosts. Ah, of course, I had to, I should have set the whole image again, but apart from these, everything is 0. Well, that is not a good sign. And I feel I'm back at the complete start, because in the beginning most images were 0. Not really a nice idea that I am back where I started. Also, why doesn't it copy? Oh, I think I know. Let me try then this one. Everything erased. Then let me put it to auto as they recommended. Do it again. At least 3 arguments. Ouch. So that will not work. Big ouch. I will end this episode with a floor test, which means different computer, still the default firmware. So let's see how this ends up, and I changed the code back into what it was with the 127 IP address and whatever comes with it. So let's run and see whatever happens. That's not a good start. Program runs, but display flash. Another try. Okay, so it ends. Did it copy anything? It did copy 2 files. No, I'm looking of course now at the host. And it didn't copy anything. So that's not a good idea. Is this because of SSH not running? And let's see. Indeed, connection refused, so I can't even copy anything here. So that is a problem now. But let's run the old-fashioned test again. Because copying has no use for now. SSH is not running. and I can't get it started now, so on neither firmware it will run now. And just checking. Same. Default version. And that is not a good idea either. Alright. Program runs, but it won't do anything, so this is the end. Things to do are making the file copying correct, investigating why text files are 0. And try to start OpenCV, because I haven't even started using that. And that was my idea. For now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, follow me on Twitter, retweet and like, follow me on Instagram and like. Please donate to keep the videos coming to you. More information on my website with lots